Good morning, afternoon, or evening, YouTube friends. I wanted to come at you with a quick upload. So this episode of Daily Dose of Bailey is going to focus around, if I'm still cheering, am I still dancing? Do I still have the passion for dance? These are questions that I've been asked by some of you, and I just wanted to go ahead and talk about it. So let's get into it. I, of course, am still dancing. Dance has been a part of my life for as long as I can remember, pretty much, in some form, and I don't see that changing for a very long time until I'm literally too old to move. So yes, I'm still dancing, not on a team right now, not within any organization like that, but I am, going to dance classes, choreographing on my own and whatnot. That's something that I don't see, like I said, I don't see ever really changing. So yes, I did not renew my time with the Honeys cheerleaders. Most of you know that I was a part of the Honeys cheerleaders last season, and I really did enjoy my time with them. For personal reasons and some other reasons, I decided to not be a part of the team for this year, and I've had people ask me about that. So I'll jump into that deeper. And this is in no way, shape, or form do I want this post to be seen as crapping on the Honeys, any team, or pro cheer at large. But I will just go through a few of the reasons why I didn't want to cheer again this season, and not just with the Honeys, but with any team. So we'll go back. I, kind of had planned on being a part of the team again this year for a while. But the more I thought about it, I was just like, it's not really the best time for me to start something new. Although it wasn't new, but of course I had the pause. I had the option if I wanted to, but continue being a member of the team, or if I wanted to not be a member for this season. So I had a pause, I had a break where I was able to kind of consider some things. So I have a couple reasons, and I'll just give y'all, really it could become a long post, but I'll just give y'all like my top reasons why I didn't want to pursue cheer again. And there's some other, for people that are in this area, there's a couple other teams as well. And I, thought about cheering or dancing for those teams or trying out, but I just felt that it wasn't completely the correct time. So one thing is that I feel like I need to continue to work on things, which for one thing, one of the reasons that I did join the Honeys last year and had my rookie season with them is because I felt like it would be a great opportunity to really get a feel for cheering on a team again, which I hadn't done in a year or two. I felt like it was a great opportunity for that. I felt like it was a great opportunity just to continue to tailor my skill set when it comes to dance and cheer. But I really felt like it was some much needed experience for me. Just in general, I had been pursuing pro cheer before I learned of that team, and I felt, this is really going to be an opportunity for me to kind of get into the hang of things with being on a team, because dancing in general dancing by yourself is different than dancing on a team. You have to deal with other people, your teammates, your leaders, different personalities, and really find your place, find your niche, and kind of see how things work within that team. So that's something that I felt was very necessary for me at that point in time. Knowing what I know now, I feel like I expected kind of to be able to have more dance practice time, or have more time to develop skills and to work on things. And that's something that I feel like I can better do as something that I feel that I can work on more alone by myself, going to dance classes, going to workshops and whatnot, and things like that. So I do still want to continue to tailor my dance skills and continue to grow. I feel like either you're growing or maintaining, or you're depreciating, for lack of a better term, because I can't think of the term right now this very second. But I feel like if you don't practice your skills, you lose them, of course. So, or maybe you maintain, maybe. But especially with dance and cheer, in order to maintain flexibility, you have to be stretching and you have to be kind of doing those moves that you want to continually work on every day. So if you can, if you have a certain level of flexibility today, if you don't do any stretching for a month, then you're not even going to maintain where you are. You're going to get worse. So I feel like it's beneficial of me to just go to those classes and whatnot and really just know what I need to work on personally. And that's something that I can do on my own. Also, it was a little expensive. So for me at the time, financially, like literally just getting into my first full-time job as an adult and joining the team, maybe literally a month, probably a month or two after I had been on my first full-time job for 2 months. For me, it was there were a lot of costs that were associated with the team that to me were extraneous, such as like shoes and uniform costs, which we weren't expected to pay for our full uniform costs, but some pieces of it we were. And then just things will come up. So doing things like potlucks as a team or certain, bonding activities or going out, whatever the case may be, things cost money. So to me, I felt like it was extraneous at the time. And then things like traveling to games, gas money, anything associated with that. It was a lot of time and a lot of money that was invested into it, and I didn't see a return on it. So of course, people invest in their hobbies. That's not anything that, I'm saying is wrong with that or anything that I felt could have been done differently. Well, there were a couple of situations that we expected to turn out differently and they didn't. But overall, it's not like I expected to not spend a dime going onto the team. There were just some costs that I was like, whoa, like, okay, I didn't know about that. Or just things that we planned to go one way that didn't end up going that way. Then there were the costs of like keeping hair and makeup up. I was natural, but I was like wearing wigs and weaves because I was blonde. I was maintaining, especially to maintain blonde hair, it was very, very, very expensive, but I didn't really want to change my look mid-season. I didn't want to really change my look for a while at all, and I just got so tired of having to maintain my blonde. It seemed like I needed a new frontal or a new bundle or something like every month, every couple weeks, every like 3 or 4 weeks. And it just got exhausting and it got really expensive to maintain that look. Being a natural girl on a pro team, I feel like that's something that people don't talk about enough, and thank God it's becoming more prevalent, and I'm seeing more and more natural Black women wearing their hair out on teams. But I do feel like you have to have a certain look, you have to look a certain way in order for that to be acceptable to the team. And of course this is depending on what team it is. Because towards the end of the season for football, I was wearing my hair like this. So it's not like it was ever a requirement to wear a wig or for me to be blonde. But that happens to be the style that I was wearing my hair in at the time that I joined the team. So I did want to maintain it. Something about me and hair, I'm not going to say I don't like to change my hair up a lot because y'all are going to look at me weird because I change my hair up a lot. But like I'm not going to come into work one day and have a 24-inch weave down my back that's blonde and then go into work the next day and have my natural curls out at my neck and then go in the next day and have pink hair done in an asymmetrical bob. Like I don't like to change it. I don't like to go from one thing to another, back to another hairstyle all within the same month. I'm saying it as a reason why it got expensive for the team because I did have to have my hair looking a certain way. I had to invest time and money into keeping my hair and keeping my face up and keeping my image up. So that was something that I feel contributed to the expenses ultimately, because if I wasn't a part of the team, I wouldn't, I didn't have to do my hair if I didn't want to on a Saturday morning? No, I would have been chilling all weekend. So, and I would have worn a scarf to work on Monday and Tuesday until my hair came in, okay? Or just done away with the hair completely. So, and I'm rambling, but literally these are all thoughts that would pass through my mind as I was a part of the team. Of course, going into the season now, I'm kind of in the same situation. I'm starting new fresh. I'm in a new apartment. I'm back, was in Winston for the summer, and now I'm here in Raleigh again, and starting with a new position again. And I just didn't want to have so much going on again at the same time that I couldn't really focus, and I was on overload. I didn't want that to happen to me again, because it was very stressful. And anyone who has cheered or danced at the pro level knows that it can be very stressful. Luckily, you have teammates there that are going through the same things as you and experiencing the same emotions for you as you usually. I do still want to pursue pro cheering, of course. I just kind of am reformulating how I want to pursue it. As I said earlier in the video, there are other teams here in Raleigh, but I decided that I didn't want to try out for any of those teams either. I just didn't want to have that much going on. I wanted to give myself time to really prepare again and really be ready again to do something like that, and just figure out, you know, what I want my image to be, what I want my style to be, what I need to work on, and how I want to present myself for the next go around of tryouts or try out that I'm in. So those are the main logistical reasons why I didn't want to pursue cheering again for this season. I'm still working behind the scenes. I'm gonna make things happen for myself that I want to. So thank you for tuning in. Please let me know if you have any questions that I didn't address about pro cheer, about the teams that I've been a part of, or just any general dance or cheer question, and I'll be happy to chat with you. Thank you guys for tuning in. Don't forget to like and subscribe below.